Hey guys, good morning. So if you were tuning in on the last episode, you guys saw that we were almost testing out the new skid plates on the Jeep. We did a little wheeling. We went up the back end of Mount Lemmon, which is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. It just didn't have a vehicle to do it, so that was pretty awesome. Got the Jeep nice and dirty. And then it looks like we captured some epic images of Tucson from way up there, at least in the evening hours. So haven't developed those yet, but they look pretty good in the camera. So if you guys haven't done so already, make sure you check out patreon.com/EWJ to see all of my bonus content. And it looks like today we're going to go do a shootout at the OK Corral. Alright, Dad, so what was your favorite part of yesterday?
Going rock climbing.
Rock climbing, there you go. Yeah, we did go up one very steep hill to a remote campsite. Got some.
It was an off-road of an off-road.
Yeah, it was an off-road of an off-road. So we got to put the Jeep in 4-low. We got to turn on the lockers to get up this thing. It was nice and steep. And that's where we got our epic drone footage. But you didn't like the caves?
I'm glad I couldn't go in them.
Yeah, I did not realize
it was too far up in the air.
I couldn't even find them. I couldn't even find the other entrance. I just saw holes that might have been it. Yeah. So yeah, we didn't get to go through Pepper Sauce Caverns. We found out the hard way. We just weren't prepared for that level of spelunking. So went briefly inside, and that was about it. So anyhow, we're cutting across southern Arizona right now. We're on our way to Tucson, or not Tucson. We're leaving Tucson. Yeah, we're heading for Tombstone. So I'm going to have my gear packed really lightly so I can just carry my camera around, and maybe we'll be able to get some stock images of this old western town. But we are definitely going to check out the famous spot, which is the OK Corral. So we just found how do you pronounce it? Las Cienegas?
Las Cienegas.
Yeah, that's the best we can do. Anyhow, conservation area, so it's run by the BLM. So we're just going to run into the first camping area just to check it out. And then get back on the road and continue on the Tombstone.
Is that Illinois?
Wisconsin. They've escaped the snow. Alright, so this is definitely the type of thing I could dig for a day or two. We just found somebody's campsite and it turned off the engine, got out. It is just, with the exception of the breeze, it is perfectly quiet out here. Fortunately, we can't find any prairie dog towns.
Continue on 900 road for 3 miles.
There's the directions. Fortunately, we haven't found any prairie dog towns out here, so we can listen to the little squeaky toys. See what's over there. That's just the trough, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Alright. There's a side trail. Yeah. So we're thinking that the lone camper, he had a one-person bivouac tent, probably out wheeling somewhere, because there's lots of side trails around here that clearly you need high clearance vehicles for. So I might have to mark this one on the map. So, yeah. This might be something to try out. So I'll go ahead and put this on. For those of you who are on my Patreon site, my camera crew and my expedition team, I'll go ahead and put this location in my little weekly update of places that I have explored, so you guys can get the GPS coordinates for it. So Dad is definitely seeing landscapes he's never seen before. OK Corral, Gunfights. So that's the OK Corral.
Oh, they got everybody inside so you can watch it. So you
Take the
can
next
pay.
right onto North 4th Street,
Oh,
then
sure.
you'll arrive at your destination.
King Solomon Territory of Masonic Lodge, 1881.
Well, at least we're not going to bump into a lot of people today.
Doesn't look like it.
Ice cream and street tacos. What a combination. So I think what we're going for here is just some simple stock images around town if I can find anything interesting. And thanks to the lack of tourists, this place is pretty open.
The year's 1877, and we're in Fort Grant, Arizona.
Get off your face! Now get up!
Get up!
Don't leave me alone!
Come on, Frank. Promise me a drink. Just give me the hour.
I didn't promise you anything. The only thing I promised you is to slow down the road. Now get it!
For me, visiting Tombstone during the peak of the day did not produce many opportunities to capture great images. I took a few background images to sell as stock, but photographically speaking, this was just not the time of day to capture great images here. Alright, so Dad, what'd you think of Tombstone?
It was different. On there, I thought maybe you might have more businesses and more of a town, but it's just a tourist trap. Basically, is what it is.
Yeah. So we learned that the shootout at the OK Corral was actually a shootout in an open field, but Hollywood thought it sounded better in the OK Corral. And what was the likelihood that I would bump into somebody I know?
Yeah, I would say probably 1 in 1,000.
I couldn't even recognize it. It's been so long.
10,000.
Okay, guys, this is what's going on. We are leaving Tombstone, which means we are going to end this episode because we're about to start a new little adventure for the next episode. So again, if you haven't checked out, take a look at patreon.com/EWJ to see the bonus content that I have for the channel, and I will see all of you in the next episode.